Hi guys and welcome back to another episode of the FIFA 22 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. We are back again for another episode. It's episode number 37, and in today's episode we are going to be completing the man that you can see at the top of your screen in the striker position. It's going to be Mikel Antonio. Now obviously, as you can see as well, we've got Kante as a concept. I have completed him, as you saw in the last episode and you see now on your screen. That was just sort of the idea that I wanted to sort of look at for obviously buying a new team. We looked at Messi, we looked at Kimi, and that was sort of the new team that we were probably going to go for, but I keep changing my sort of ideas all the time, and I've not bought anyone yet, so I just thought I'd show you that because I couldn't show you like a team that wasn't there, if that made sense. So then we are now obviously going to move on and do this objective for Mikel Antonio. Now speaking of this objective, the requirements were so weird. Obviously we could do it, it was, I don't know, it was in red links, right? So obviously by that it means that you need like no chemistry, but it was in max chemistry, so it literally made no sense. We had to have a team of under 40 chemistry, or maximum 40 chemistry. You couldn't go above that, but then it was max chemistry anyway, so I don't really understand the point of having 40 chemistry for it then to be max chemistry. If you'd have put it on 40 chemistry here and then just left it at that, and you had to play with the players on like no chemistry, that would have been better. But then it would have been worse because it'd been harder to play with. But then that's sort of a challenge for both teams. It's the same, so you know it's not like disadvantaging one from another. It's keeping it 11. It's still a level playing field, whichever way you look at it. So also you needed like 6 or 7 different leagues as well. And you also needed something else, like you couldn't have more than 2 players from the same nationality or something. It was something like that. So obviously we've built a team around that, and obviously to try to do this objective. Now the objectives, you need to score, I believe, 4 headers. You need to score like 6 or 7 get assists with 6 or 7 players that have over 77 physical, as well as I believe you have to win 4 games or something, and then you also have to play 11, getting a finish shot in each single game, if that makes sense. So you have to play 11 games, win 4 of them. So it doesn't seem too bad, to be fair. Like for the card that you're getting, he's got like 87 pace and 88 shooting as well. He looks absolutely incredible, to be fair. And obviously with him being strong as well, he's sort of like the Osimhen build, and that's why I've got rid of Osimhen now, because we've now got a new striker in Mikel Antonio. Well, we're doing him now obviously, but we'll complete him by the end of the episode. So I feel like they're 2 similar players, and it helps that Antonio's in the Premier League, so we can drop Jude Bellingham, even though I don't want to. I think we can get better, even though I do like him, which is it's a sad time, but he'll stay in the club probably because there's no point discarding him. He's literally worth 11k as well, so it's not like we're going to sell him and make loads of coins. It's literally 11k. If we need the coins, we will get rid of him, but we probably won't. We'll just store him in the club, you know. As you can see, this guy's got Bellingham as well, but we have N'Golo Kante now, and obviously he wins the ball back quite a lot. And we get ourselves another header there, as you can see, through Marcus Rashford this time. Obviously, you know, headers were important for the objective. He got one as well here. And to be fair, I did get them done fairly easy. I didn't think they were too much of an issue. Obviously, having the taller players like your Rashfords, it's easier to score the headers as well. As having Mbappe as well, who's got incredible jumping, so I was sort of well equipped to do the headers for this, so that was quite simple. Now in the few of these that you will see, I didn't do the finish shot. I kind of forgot halfway through because I came back after football, and obviously I forgot that you had to do finish shots in the games. It won't just score a goal in 11 separate games. You had to actually do a finish shot, so I did waste a couple of games, but they were literally done within 2 or 3 minutes because I got a rage quit. But anyway, what a beautiful ball that was by Bernardo Silva into Kante. That was absolutely fantastic, and obviously Kante winning a header as well, and again it's another header, so we'll absolutely take it. Winning and end the game off 6-2 there. That was one of probably the only games that lasted the 90 minutes. Most of them got quits of within 5 or 10 minutes, but we're going to take a little break from gameplay right now. We're going to actually do an SBC, and this one is against the current, so I believe it offers out like an Electrum pack, a rare Electrum, so I believe that is an 81 or an 82 plus player pack, so that's actually quite good. I've seen a lot of people get informs and different various walkouts from these, so you just never know. It is actually one guaranteed 82 plus, so hopefully we can get something decent. So we open up the pack, we do get a board. It's not a walkout though, it's German, left mid. It's going to be Gosens from I believe it's Piemonte Calcio. No, who's he play for? That's going to do my head in. It's one of the fake teams. is it Atlanta? Maybe it could be Atlanta, I'm not too sure. But anyway, let's just move back on into the objective. This is actually quite a nice team. He's got a lot of road to knockout cards. Obviously, 4 being from the UEL, or whatever it's called, the Europa League. We do go 1-0 up in this one. As you can see, that was a game where I didn't do a finesse shot, and I'm pretty sure I don't do one here as well. I just smashed it into the back of the net, so it's not going to count for that. However, it will count for the win by 2 goals. That's where you had to win by 2 goals 4 times. So we have our own goal again here, and we get around the goalkeeper. But once again, look at this. You ready? You ready? No finesse shot. It's going to happen. I'm telling you. There you go. And goal, can't you smash it in? But that's obviously quite. It's quite. What's the word? I can't get it out today. The word is not in my head. It's quite, well, it's good to see Kante score, basically. It's quite encouraging, that's the word to see. So we'll move on into the next one. This guy has got this team. He's got Cuadrado centre mid. I actually quite like that, to be fair. Obviously with his 5-star skills, I think he's sort of wasted at fullback. We do go 1-up once again. It's another game where I've not done a finesse shot, but we do go 2-0 up, so that's quite good because well, no, we don't, not in this one. I've got my mind mixed up. We don't go 2-0, but he actually quits at 1-0. So that game literally counted for absolutely nothing. Of the 25 minutes there, we didn't get a finesse shot and he just quit the game. So that's fine. That's great. So we'll just move on into the next one. This guy's got himself a ones to watch Messi, ones to watch Lukaku. He's got Tielemans at centre back as well as Parejo. He's got Coates at cam. So he's obviously like had to put players in different positions to lower that chemistry, but he will obviously swap them back. Again, though, we go 1-0 up, but once again, it's not a finesse shot, so it's not going to count for anything, and that's just the way it works apparently. So you know, it is what it is. So we'll move on once again. This is the next team. He's got himself Ronaldo, Salah, Mbappe and Diaby as well, the new rule breaker card that came out on Friday. He's also got a cheeky little Koulibaly right back, so he's got some alright players. We do go 1-0 up as well through Kante. Again, the first shot was missed, but the second shot went in, and again it wasn't a finesse. However, I think I might have got a finesse in this game. I can't really remember. He then gets a cheeky header there. Well, we get it. He gets it back. Diaby's got the ball and Salah's going to put it in. I believe that could have been a finesse shot for my opponent. But anyway, it comes through once again with Diaby. It's just going to push through. What can he do? Well, he's going to get around my defence. He's quite agile, to be fair. However, he has got 2-star weak foot, and he just got in this one, however. So that's great. We're now 2-1 down. But if we can get a finesse shot, if I remember to do it, then we might be alright in this game. However, he comes through once again. He's got the ball with Cristiano Ronaldo. He's 1-on-1 with the keeper, and he's going to score, which is fair enough. You know, he's now 3-1 up. If he wins the game and it stays like that, he's obviously got his 2 goals. But then we push forward, and I believe again we've done another just normal shot, and he's back in the back of the net. He moved his keeper and that, but again, it's not a finesse shot. So it's not going to count for anything, which, you know, was really stupid of me, but it is where it is. We're just going to move on. Next team then. This is a very, very terrible team, to be fair. He's got one loan in there being Haaland. He's also got himself Bale at CDM. He's got some interesting players all over the park, really. And we're just going to push forward. Marcus Rashford in to the ball, Kylian Mbappe. And I think this time I remember, we borrow the goalkeeper, and there you go. No, we've not even done it then either. Honestly, my brain today, well, my brain whenever I did it, I believe I did this Saturday morning, Saturday night as well, so my brain just wasn't working. As you can see, I was quite annoyed, to be fair. Bradford played Forest Green. If you don't know, the referee was genuinely the worst referee I've seen in my life, and we got a draw. We should have won the game, but you know, it's gone now. You know, we got exit on Saturday, and we'll just see what happens there. But anyway, back to the video. I'm going to push through here, as you can see, with Kylian Mbappe, square it across, and again, guess what? It's another one. It's another one where I haven't done a finesse. But I'll be honest, I have missed out a lot of times where I've done the finesse, and you know, just to get this video sort of rolling, because we need to sort of finish it at a reasonable time. So we'll move on into the next game. This guy's got himself a loan Genoa. He's got himself a Fekir as well, a Talisca. He's got Tonali as well. We push through in this one, and we borrow the goalkeeper, but this time we remember to do the finesse. You know, finally, it took me long enough. Unfortunately, this guy didn't quit straight away. However, we push through once again. Rashford's got the ball, borrow, scoop, then scoop, turn again. again, he's trying to get around the goalkeeper. We get another goal there, killing Mbappe with a nice little scissor kick, putting us 2-0 up 17 minutes in. And then literally a minute later after kick-off, we chip the goalkeeper to go 3-0 up. He's paused the game as well, and I'm pretty sure he does quit. Well, he's 4-0 apparently. So yeah, we do it. I think we do end up getting a quit, which is quite obviously helpful for time and things like that. So yes, we did get the win, which was fantastico. Don't know how many games we've got left to play, but I'm pretty... Oh no, this is the last one. So we did actually also unlock the level 30 while doing this objective. Didn't know really who to pick. Davidson Boo and Pedro Porro all look as really as bad as each other. I mean, Pedro Porro looks alright as like an objective card, but when you're going to need Sporting Lisbon players or Portuguese league players, you're just not. Maybe Spanish, but I just chose Boo because he looks a decent striker. For being an Argentine as well, you'll probably need an Argentine player at some point. He's got 4-star, looks quite good build for this game. You know, his agility imbalance isn't the worst, and he's got great shooting. So I thought, you know what, let's just go for him. Nah, I didn't really. I just chose anyone. It didn't really matter. So now we have finally completed Mikel Antonio. He looked absolutely ridiculous. 87 pace, 88 shooting as well, 83 dribbling, 78 passing. Doesn't look too great, but he's also got 79 physical and most like his strength. So that is obviously really key. He's also got good jumping as well. So hopefully we'll be winning some headers from corners. That will really help. And obviously we'll get to test him out. I will test him out in tomorrow's episode when we play our Foot Champs qualifiers. We'll also do maybe a couple of games at Rivals. But as you can see, the Jamaican has been unlocked because, yeah, obviously he's now changed his nation from English to Jamaica, which is quite interesting. But he's now obviously in the squad. He's doing his dances, and I'm doing my dances too because he looks sick, and I can't wait to use him in these high-level games because, you know what, I genuinely think he could be sick. Obviously, he's got the 4-star skillers as well, only 3-star weak foot, but he's got flair, long throwing. He's got so many traits. It's coming out his ears. But we've finally gone and completed him, which is quite nice. So now we're just going to open the packs to sort of end the video off. Not great packs, I can't lie. The first one was obviously a gold pack. We got, I believe, a 75 plus in there. There'll be a 2-player pack, and then I'm pretty sure it's always like an Electrum or something. Yeah, it's a small Electrum, so they probably won't give off the best of rewards, but obviously we've got Antonio now, so who really cares? The next pack then obviously gives us a German right mid. This one actually is going to be alright. It's going to be Leroy Sané. Now unfortunately it couldn't have been well, it could have been, but it wasn't. Serge Gnabry, obviously being a right mid himself as well from Bayern Munich. I thought it could have been. It'd give us obviously a higher rating for SBCs, but it wasn't to be, so hey ho. Next pack there was a Bruno Grimares, I believe, from Lyon. Obviously got that SBC last year in the Future Stars, and the final one again is going to be a pretty terrible pack, so we'll just probably chuck them in SBCs at some point. It was Rafinha. Don't know if I should keep him, to be honest, but anyway, that's going to pretty much wrap up the episode. So this is the team that we'll use in the next episode because I've still not decided on what I want to build as a team. Ousmane Dembele's come crashing down on Sunday. He's 860k when I'm recording this, so hopefully he comes down a bit more. I've got about 700k probably to go and get him, but anyway, that will probably be it for this video, so I'll catch you in the next one tomorrow. Peace.